I want to go to... I can get a water pump. And I can get a tree, a wagon wheel, a tire, pumpkin patch. What the hell's a pumpkin patch do? Alright. I have purchased a pumpkin patch. It provides food and happiness. They're discussing water, and the other one's like, water? And it's very, very upset about the fact that the other chicken was not really on board with its water-based thinking there. Alright, this farm is getting really, really cramped, but... Chook facts. Did you know with 25 billion chooks in the world, there are more of them than any other bird species? Incubators control temperature and humidity, provide eggs all they need. Coops protect chickens from bad weather. Alright, go figure. They're giving me money. Oh, weird. I guess I dismissed the pumpkin smash notification, so it never chooked up. I find this game to be very confusing. This game feels like a clicker game. That's what I'm starting to realize, is that this is definitely an incremental game, and it plays like an incremental game, but yeah, this is literally just I got tricked into playing a fucking clicker game. There's just no clicking involved. But it's still just a clicker game. Way to go, RSPCA. You made me look like a dumbass. Once again. Once again. Alright. That's fine. I'll get my revenge. What I'll do is I just won't value chook happiness at all. I'll also have a farm of nothing but the most depressed of chooks. Alright, they need more water. That's fine. Oh, this will tell me what the things do before I purchase them. I see. Tire. Are your chooks tired? Heh. Gives one happiness. Wagon wheel. Or a tree. Paths. Do the paths do anything? No. They just look nice. I didn't realize that everything was it had a description associated with it. Alright, so they want water. Fine. Let them have water. I'll give these chooks ass loads of water. So... Oh, interesting. I can put that in the middle there. I guess the chooks don't need to actually walk up to these things to use them. As long as they just exist, that's enough for them. Alright. It's sort of like, I guess the chooks are more in love with the idea of water rather than the reality of the upkeep that goes into water, you know? It's sort of like, they're like, yeah, I just want to have the option of eating rather than to actually eat. It's about that illusion of choice more than anything else. So, with that being all said and done, the only thing that the chooks really need to have access to is their coops. And even still, apparently not, because they were able to not get into them just fine. And there were no consequences whatsoever for that. Oh, that's kind of interesting. It looks like when there's a pumpkin smash event, I'm not allowed to interact with any of the buildings. Which would make sense if this was designed to be a clicker game. It's also free. I truly did just cluck myself. Alright, that's fine. I can deal with that. Let's get more chooks. That's all I care about at this point. I'm also trying to find a way to say the word chook as much as possible. I'm gonna tell you right now. Next time I go to the office, which will be in a couple weeks, next time I go to my job, when people are like, hey Bird, what are your thoughts on chickens? I'll be like, let me tell you my thoughts on chickens. They're called chooks. And they're gonna be like, bullshit, get out of here, dumbass. You've never dumbed harder than that. And I'll be like, look it up. Go on them internets, look up chook, and tell me what you find. And I'm gonna make them look like an asshole. Why is the hay bale more expensive than the hanging cabbage? There must be something. There must be some trick. It must be the case that the hay bale has like a better. It's like the carry. The more higher level the hay bale is, the more damage it does. I don't really know. Let's buy it and find out. This is a max level perch. Okay, this perch makes every chook in the entire universe envious. Let's try what happens when I upgrade the hay bale. It goes up to 6. That is 2 more happy than the perch. Yeah, think about that. Your chooks are not happy, not sad either. Just kind of numb inside. Yeah, they're doing all right. All right, water pump. Fucking big ass water pump that takes up the entire farm. I'm gonna put it right in the front door. All right. So this makes them happy and gives them water. Well, that's good. I think that the game will notify me if any of these resources run out of, like, food and stuff. I have to wait for the pumpkin smash. This is absolutely, like, just a, like, this is like the golden cookie from Cookie Clicker, effectively. You know what? It's cute. I'll give it a pass. I can give so many things in this game a pass because it's cute, and that's a problem. This video game is what separates art from video game. Let's go ahead and upgrade this pumpkin patch. Very nice. All right, time to get more chook. Amazing choice of game, Bird, Keith. Hey, man. You don't need to come on here and speak for Keith. He's in my chat already throwing mad shade at me. I don't need his roommates coming over here to tell me that that I don't know how to pick a game. Because you know what I was gonna play today? Katamari Damacy. And you know what I realized doesn't come out today? Is Katamari Damacy. Am I raising chooks? What's the win-loss conditions? So you win when you find out in yourself what you really value. You lose when you look inside your heart and find out that there's nothing there. So that's the, that's the way that this game is meant to be played. I wonder what the most efficient, everything is. Oh boy, red berry bush. We'll just put it over in the corner. Let's see what this ends up becoming. It better evolve into a red berrymon, and then like a red burt or whatever. Okay. This thing, I'll be very intensely disappointed if when I level this thing up it doesn't get bigger. God damn it. Fuck it and fuck all things that are red by association. Boy, I probably could have upgraded to a bigger farm by this point, and then I could be having rare chook. Eh. Can I buy a bigger coop? I can buy small coop still. I'm rapidly running out of space. Soon, there will be no room for anything. And then what? God damn it, I don't care about Pumpkin Smash. I really don't. We'll do it later. Okay, let's get my incubators going at full steam. It's really weird when you flip to a structure that is the same thing, and it like doesn't, like the menu kind of updates really strangely. I don't really know. Roommate in this case means Discord member. Hopping onto Keith's Discord right now. Okay. Hopping onto Keith's Discord. Heard you were talking shit and you didn't think that I would hear. I can't spell the word here. It's. Alright. Oh no, they're out of water. I could have had dead Chook on my hands. I wasn't. Well, it would have definitely been Keith's fault. Keith just called me a poop nose. Keith, are you trying to get banned? I mean, we have explicitly talked about the fact that there should be no hate speech whatsoever on my stream or on my videos. So, like, I get that we're friends and we can joke about each other and that's fine. But, like, okay, if you call me a poop nose in a private setting, it's totally fine. Like, I get it, I'm cool with it. If you call me a poop nose in a public forum, then that's problematic because it sends a message to everyone that's viewing, and we do have children. We do have fucking children watching this. We do have children watching this, and they're gonna get the impression that it's okay to call me a poop nose. It's not okay. It's never been okay. It never will be okay. So, like, I need you to just understand and respect the rules of the channel, you fucking poop nose. Alright, how am I doing on chickens? I have just assloads of chickens. Just so many chooks. I wonder why I'm doing so fucking bad at this game. I have no money. I'm bankrupt. I have so many chooks, and yet I have no money. Look at how many chooks I got. I got 26 chooks. That's a number you can't even count. I'm surprised the computer isn't on fire trying to count that many chook. And here we are. You know? Here we are. $246. Now, I don't know what that is in, you know, Great British pound dollars or whatever, but in America, that's not very much. That's not very much at all. Now, granted, if somebody went up to me and was like, hey, you want $246? I wouldn't say no. And I also wouldn't, like, tell them, like, that's not very much. But if that somebody was my employer and they say, we'll give you $246 this year, I'm gonna be like, that sucks. I'd forgot where any of this thought was going. I need money. But you know what? I was banking up something for this moment. I was banking up. I had a surprise here. Pumpkin smash. I had that time banked from earlier, so that in my moment of most dire need, in my blackest, darkest night, right before I shut my eyes to fuck off into eternal slumber, I knew that I could smash pumpkins to pull myself out of that disarray and back into the light with my army of 26 extremely happy chooks. Maybe check some of the pop-ups of the quests. Maybe check some of the pop-ups of the quests because they give me a bunch of things for free. Okie dokie. Wow, it doesn't... Chook facts don't go away unless you click okie dokie. Alright, here we go. We've unlocked the well. We've unlocked log. We've unlocked money. And we've unlocked Chicky Bath. Let me tell you something. If I go up to a store and I'm like, hey, can I buy that log over there? And they say, no, your farm is too small. Or, no, you can't buy this well until you get more chicken. Or, you can't buy this log until you get more chickens. I'm gonna think they're an asshole. This isn't Warhammer. You know, this is how that game works. Or, this is just how Twitch works. I pleaded with Twitch to say that this was Cheeky Chooks. And this Twitch just completely ignored me. Just completely ignored me. Alright. I have put down everything except for log. Oh shit, log is big. Nothing can stand in the way of log. I didn't realize that log meant, like, entire tree. My chooks are super happy. 15 is super happy. There's so much more happy to go. To think that I could make them 30 happy. Most stores wouldn't even care if you could take the log home before selling it to you. Yeah, if I went up to Walmart and I was like, hey, I see you have a log out front, can I buy it? They'd probably be like, you can just have it, dude. And then I would have it, dude. Okay, more egg. I need more eggs. Okay, dismiss. We will bank that pumpkin smash for a time when I need it most. For now, I think that what's holding me back in this game is the fact that I am buying so much crap. And if I instead just like saved up a little bit of cash, I would be able to just you know, I'd be able to get my next level farm and then all would be well. Instead of buying all this crap, I'm getting... My chickens are happy, sure. But, like, am I happy? You know, I look at these chickens, they're fulfilled, they're happy. But I have yet to purchase anything in this game that truly speaks to my needs. And, like, that's called parentification, right? And that's a psychological process that happens when you are with people and you continually put their needs in front of your own. You start to feel like you're not really like their equal, but rather their parent. And when I look at 27 chickens, it's sort of like looking at 27 babies. And they're just looking back at me with their hungry mouths. And you know what? Day in and day out, I feed them. I feed them, and I don't complain. Because I know that if they didn't have me, then those chickens would be at a different farm. You know? That's terrible. Because then I wouldn't own them. But that's the sacrifice that you make as a parent, right? That's the sacrifice you make as a chicken owner. Chook facts number 3. A mother hen will teach calls to her chicks before they even hatch. How? I don't think the chickens could read sheet music. Dumbass. Alright. So, I'm seriously starting to wonder how you're supposed to make money in this game. Because whatever I'm doing wrong, like, I have the chooks super fucking happy. These are, by far, the happiest chooks. And still, the coops are not full of eggs. I am not producing nearly as much egg as I expected I would be at this point, with 28 chooks. You know how many eggs 28 chooks can produce in a single day? I am looking that fact up right now. Okay. Average number of eggs laid per day by chook. It takes 26 hours to form an egg. Alright. People think that if they get 3 hens, they'll get 3 eggs per day. This may or may not be the case. Okay, this article is great. I don't know what kind of dumbass thinks that there is a 1-to-1 correlation of chook to egg production. Like, I figured they make 1 egg per day. They're a chook. That's what they do. How many eggs you get from each chook every day depends on several factors. The time of year, the breed of chook, the age of chook, whether or not you have lighting in your chook coop, if your chook is molting, if your chook is stressed, how free range you are. Hint, they may lay eggs that you cannot find. Take the number of chooks you plan to purchase and multiply them by 0.75, and you'll come up with the average number of eggs you will get per day. That is a lot more than I expected. However, if this article literally just said at the beginning, like, many people think that if you buy 3 hens, you get 3 eggs. You don't. You get 2 eggs. Then, is that not sufficient enough? Or, I mean, even this way, if you just say, like, if you buy 100 chickens, you get 75 eggs per day. What more do I need? What's the rest of the article for? All I need to do is just say, 0.75 chook. That's all they needed to do. That article is fantastic.